Today's lesson is on volume of spheres. So let's start with a key idea, and that is that the volume of a sphere is the product of 4/3 pi and the cube of the radius. So here's our formula: volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So we're going to use our formula that we just said to find the volume of this sphere with a radius of 4 centimeters. So we're always going to start with our equation, 4/3 pi r cubed. And then we're going to substitute 4 for the radius. So 4/3 times pi times 4 cubed. All right, so we can simplify this on the calculator. Our volume is 256 over 3 times pi. Use the pi button on your calculator to simplify that further, and we'll have that our volume is approximately 268.1 cubic centimeters. All right, here's an example where we're going the other direction. We have the volume. The volume in this case is 288 pi cubic inches, and we're going to find the radius. So we'll go ahead and use our formula. Volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed, and in this case we have the volume is 288 pi times 4/3 pi r cubed. Now notice we have pi on both sides of the equation, so we could divide by pi to cancel that out. And then we can go ahead and multiply by the reciprocal of the coefficient. That's 3/4. So we have r cubed equals 288 times 3/4, which is 216. And then we need to take the cubic root of 216, which is 6. So the radius is 6 inches. All right, last example. Here we have a composite solid. It's a silo, and it's made up of a hemisphere. And that hemisphere has a radius of 12 feet. So I'll go ahead and draw that in here. 12. And we need to find what the volume is. So we're given the height of the entire silo. We know, though, if the radius is 12 feet, I can draw it in right here, too, and see that that means that the height of the cylinder is actually 52 minus 12, or 40 feet. So we need to find the volume of a hemisphere with a radius of 12 feet and a cylinder with a radius of 12 feet and a height of 40 feet. So let's go ahead and just break that into two parts. So let's do the cylinder first. So we know that the volume of a cylinder is the area of the base times the height. So pi r squared h. And in this case, let's see, we know that our radius is 12, we know that our height is 40, so we'll fill that in. Pi times 12 squared, or 144, times 40. We'll simplify that in our calculator. I'm going to leave it in terms of pi for now, just so that we don't have to round twice. So 144 times 40 is 5,760. So it's 5,760 pi cubic feet. Now I'm going to go ahead and find the volume of the hemisphere. So that would be 1/2 times, 4/3 pi r cubed. So 1/2 times 4/3 pi r cubed. All right, so we can simplify this a little bit. So 1/2 times 4/3 is 2/3. So that would be 2/3 times 12 squared is 144 times pi. And that gives us 1,152 pi. So now I'm going to go ahead and add these two parts together. So my total volume is 5,760 pi plus 1,152 pi, which is 6,912 pi, or about 22,000 cubic feet. So it says to round it to the nearest thousand. So to the nearest thousand, that would be 22,000 cubic feet. All right, that's it. Try a few on your own. See you soon.